Got my own keyboard and mouse to plug in. Why don't you put this
in the bag?
In the bag, since we don't want to get stuff left here. It's just easier.
Do you want the backup drive on it now? Or
well, let's turn it on and see what it does. Okay, so it turns on.
Right. We'll start
Oh,
there.
yeah, preparing automatic repair.
And then it'll circle for one and it
Right.
freezes.
Yeah, got it. Let me, that's, no, it's all right. Okay, so, let's see. There we go. That's a brand new.
Holy cow.
It came up. Well, that's interesting. So your drive is failing, but
Oh.
you have to consider the fact that your mechanical drive is a motor. It's like a motor in a car.
Right.
You're going to get tolerances that become less and less, or more and more sloppy.
Okay.
So like a starter that gives you a few more starts.
Uh-huh.
So what we could do, since you brought a backup,
Right.
you want to type your password here. Funny how that works. It's a half joke. People bring me their stuff and it just starts working. Okay, that didn't work. Try it again. Backward. So your hint is someone's cat?
Yeah.
Did Laura tell you what the password was?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that worked. Does this thing have Wi-Fi? It does. Let's get it on the Wi-Fi. Okay, so what I'd like to do is just plug it in.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you put, do we have any other USB ports to choose from? Yes, we do. Good. Has this drive ever been used before?
Yeah, yes. It's hooked to it all the time.
Got it. Okay.
I think a drive failed on this a couple of years ago, too. We
Right.
replaced it.
Oh, I have. Oh, okay. So I
think
have
so.
worked on this hardware
I think
before. Okay, so technically it could have been a glitch, although. Well, let's play with it a little bit more.
Well,
Yeah, no, we're good.
it's a real problem setting up a business like this and have all your cords and how you get everything.
Yeah, well, that's why I
organized.
literally have stuff hanging from the rafters. So, let's see. Okay, so if we want to make sure this is backed up properly. Okay, are you using the WD backup or are you using the, you're probably using that. Let's just see here.
I switched to Apple years ago, and Laura, because of her business, she keeps having to use Windows. And
Right.
so I'm not that familiar with this computer anymore.
Okay, so it looks like the back daily, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is what it's set up for. Let's just do last backup is so not that out of date, only several days.
Good.
So September 2nd, 22.
Uh-huh.
We can back up that now.
All right.
I'm not sure how many minutes and more that might take. But good news is you're diligent about it since it's been done. So we could play with it a little bit more just to see if the drive is failing.
Mm-hmm.
But you're telling me I already put an SSD in here already?
I think so, but I can't keep track of them, so I'm not sure.
Okay, well let's, first of all, we'll check for some updates. System. Let's see what the drive is. No, I want to do device manager to see what drive is in there. Yeah, so it's got the 860 QVO 1 terabyte, that's the SSD. So, it's been replaced already. That might have just been a glitch. So,
What would you suggest we do?
no, let me see here.
Sorry.
At this point, no, it's all right. We can do some updates. Really, what I'm thinking is because of the age of this machine, it's probably best to just replace the machine.
Oh, really?
Even if it was a failed drive and I can predictably, confidently speaking, replace the drive, I think given, this is like a 7-year-old machine.
Yeah, I think I've gotten 13, so yeah.
Yeah, okay, well there you go. I can tell just how it's put together, how it all how old it is. We can do some updates. We don't know what updates or glitches that some of these updates might fix. These are all driver updates, so they're performance related, but it doesn't look like they've been done in a year or more. So we're going to do these updates. And once we confirm that we're backed up,
Uh-huh.
we'll talk about replacing the machine rather than repairing. We're replacing the computer
Mm-hmm.
versus repairing it.
Okay.
Because yeah, it's not terribly difficult to repair, and it's an easy kind of a cakewalk job for me. But I think you'll be happier with newer hardware. This thing is on borrowed time. I tell people to budget for new hardware every 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you suggest another HP?
Yeah, for a desktop, the HPs are fine.
Okay.
Let's see how much stuff you have here. Let's see here. Okay, you don't even have that much stuff. You got a terabyte drive, you're barely using 10% of it.
Wow.
So there we go. We'll just do this backup.
Uh-huh.
And actually what we can do is, let's see here.
Now, is that backing up to this?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And it looks like it's 95% done. Okay, looks like the backup was done, so we can close that, and then we can
That's
finish
great.
up some updates here. Okay, good. So while these updates are doing their thing, let's look at what our options are. Okay, so what was I? I'm recording this. Sorry. Let's see here. Talking head. That's what I want. No, that's not what I want. Remote support. That's what I want. There we go. Okay, so what we want is Amazon. Okay, so we're looking for a desktop PC,
Oh, okay.
just like this, right?
So you'd suggest going through Amazon rather than Best Buy or something like
Now,
that?
if you can get something local, that's fine. It's just Best Buy doesn't have as many options.
Ah, okay.
So if we did HP, is this not working? Let's see here. Should be. Oh, wrong keyboard.
Ah.
HP, all in one.
That's weird because when I put her passcode
No,
in-
it's fine. This is my personal computer here,
Oh,
so we don't need to spend thousands, literally. Okay, so this, I think this is a 20. Yeah, that's a 21 inch. So what we're dealing with is you don't have that much stuff to deal with,
uh-huh.
so you don't need a huge amount of storage.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm probably going to recommend is it's still a Celeron. That seems Celeron is an entry-level chip. I'm just surprised that that's still an option. Yeah, we don't need to get towards the $1,000 mark. That's more hardware than you need.
Okay, now if she wants to go bigger,
Yeah, if she wants a bigger screen, we can spend more money.
Yeah.
So there's one. So I mean, ultimately, does she care?
Yeah, this one was a little less money, right about
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
She's got more storage. This one already has more storage. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with spending a little bit more money. And in fact, you're probably going to forget that you spent the extra couple $100 anyway.
You're right. So get the more expensive
Yeah.
one down or what?
Yeah, it's usually when you spend too little, that's when you realize, oh, I should have spent the extra $200.
You know, isn't that the case?
Yeah, and then, yeah, so this is a little more hardware than an entry level or light user would end up using.
Uh-huh.
16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte SSD. That's already more than she needs. 24-inch screen. And yeah, it's still an HP.
Okay.
I don't recommend HP regular desktops, and I don't like their laptops, but their all-in-ones are fine.
Oh, like this.
This is called an all-in-one, yes.
Okay.
So let's consider that. I mean, do you have
Can-
Amazon, or I could
She
send it?
does,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So when
Can
I'm
we send that to her?
Yes.
My email or
yeah, let me
hers or
see if
whatever?
I can.
Or print it or whatever.
Yeah, copy. Gmail. Actually, what we'll do is this. Actually, I forgot I'm recording this. Let me do this. You don't
I
have.
appreciate you being able to see me.
Yeah. No, it's all right. Amazon. Let's just do it that way. HP. Okay, that computer. That was about $800, wasn't it?
Pardon?
Yeah, that was about $800. Yes.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, 8 or 9, somewhere there. Yeah, one was like 8, and the other one was 9 something.
Okay, I think I did a different search. That's why that exact model's not showing up.
I'd like her to move to Apple, but
Yeah, well, that's a different animal. I mean, you don't want to get too frustrated having to answer her simple questions.
well, it's frustrating for me because
Right.
I'm so used to Apple.
Yeah,
that-
yeah, that's
and
true.
I used
Also,
to do all our stuff on the Windows, but I haven't for years.
yeah, that's actually a true point. So, there it is. $879, 16 gigs of RAM, DDR4, 1 terabyte SSD. So I'm going to take this link,
Uh-huh.
let's send it by email. Okay, what's her email?
We'll send it to me.
Okay,
TOM.
hold on, sorry, just a second. Do I have, what is it?
TOMPAW.
Yeah, I'm sorry, let me turn my microphone off.
Let me see here.
There we go. That link has been sent.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just click that link and make that purchase.
Perfect.
Bring it to me and we can get this back up to just give
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, what you could do is probably bring me this thing too.
Okay.
So that way we can, just to make sure
Sure.
everything's been moved over. And we can go from there. So I think that's where we stand.
All right.
Let's see here. We're just finishing up some updates. Rather than doing them all, I'm just going to restart this machine.
Uh-huh.
Pending restart. It's already waiting.
Well,
So we don't know what sort of glitch you might have been encountering. I don't actually think, since we've already done the swap on the drive, that was a failure in this case.
mhm.
What we're dealing with is potential software glitch.
I remember, well, I made recovery disks when we first bought this.
Right.
I was going to put them in, but then I kind of remembered it wipes everything out of the computer.
Yeah, that's how that works. Like if you were to bring it to me with a virus infected, I would just reinstall everything. That's kind of a ham-fisted approach, but it's a more accurate way to do it. I'm not the one that would likely take like the tweezers to a virus and hope it's fixed. I don't want to
Okay.
get paid for people coming back.
Uh-huh.
Not for the
I
same problem.
understand.
It's a ham-fisted approach to totally reinstall Windows, but it's a more reliable fix. I know some people get totally frustrated. So reliably rebooted, and that was nice and quick. This machine is, go ahead and type your password again. That was a lot of updates to be installed. That's interesting. Okay. So,
Well, every once in a while I'll check on it. I'll say, Lori, you've got updates. She says, I don't want, it screws things up sometimes.
right,
Okay.
I get it. So let's do one more update, but I did all the little micro. So you see where it says this PC does not currently meet the minimum system requirements to run Windows 11. So Windows 10 is still valid for another 2 years, and then you're going to be basically forced to go into 11. So you may as well upgrade to new hardware that is capable of taking. That's basically my personal definition of when to upgrade.
Well,
So if the
makes
hardware
sense.
is no longer capable of taking the latest OS, which is 5 or 6 years,
Right.
go ahead and use this thing. That's the other thing. You want to upgrade to a new machine while the current hardware still works, so that when I have to interview you, the interview is a lot easier.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't look like this gets used your wife doesn't beat this thing up. She doesn't
No.
use it heavily.
Ah.
So if she was heavily into work still, and
Well, she is, but she's converted to Mac for an iPad,
Yeah.
an iPhone.
Right.
But all of her business stuff is still on Windows. So.
Right.
And her bookkeeper uses
Use
Windows.
QuickBooks.
So,
Right. Got it. Okay.
so we're kind of stuck.
Got it. So,
Like right now, she's using her MacBook Air
right.
to get some things done, but a lot of stuff she can't do.
Right. How often is she going to continue using this work stuff on the Mac potentially?
Oh, on the
I
Windows.
mean, you have ongoing investments, so even if she's retired, she's always going to have something, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my point. Okay, so you can get Quicken for Apple, I think.
Yes, you can. Yeah,
Yeah,
I've got
okay.
Quicken for Apple.
So you export the content that you created, and then you send it over to the new hardware. That should be doable. So, but that HP that we just
Yeah,
found, one more round of Windows maybe?
could be.
Yeah, I think 5
Yeah.
or 6 years.
That would be done.
Right.
Okay. I've got a doctor's appointment right here in Holly Riviera.
Okay.
Chiropractor. So can I leave this with
Yeah,
you?
you can leave it with me. You're gonna come back in about a half hour or an hour.
About an hour.
Cool. All right. Sweet. I don't think I have any house calls scheduled.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Actually, I do, but I can wait.
Oh,
It's fine. Yeah, come back in an hour.
okay. I
Yeah.
will.
Sweet.
Okay, so if we buy a new computer, just have it shipped here or what?
You can do that too. Just give me some sort of heads up.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably easier for ship it to me. And
Possibly,
Because
yeah.
I'm bringing this in.
People do that. I do it all the time.
Okay.
Either way, so that way I can get going on it without the customer even showing up first. So either way,
Yeah, I went online
yeah.
to try some different keystroke things to try to get it to work.
You know what? This is just about done. I should be able to shut it down right now. You wouldn't necessarily need to leave it.
Well, actually,
Okay. Well,
I kind of do.
30 seconds. I promise. There we go. Good. I can take this to the car now if you want.
Oh,
Yeah, I just finished.
okay. Well,
Yeah, that's my point. That's why.
Well, I'm going to pay you now.
Okay, cool. So let's pay $60 now, and then we'll deal with the new machine later.
Okay, great.
Cool. Do you need a receipt?
Please, yeah.
All right, cool.
Cash is better for you, right?
Yes. Let's see here. Cash is better, yes. There we go. Tender. Here, type your email right there.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I like yours.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's me trying to do a YouTube studio and be kind of interesting. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'll take this to the car if you want. You're parked on the curb or in the back?
the white BMW out front, yeah.
Got it.
Oh, I think I hit send. Was that right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Sweet. So you should have that now.
Good.
So take your stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'll take the big computer part.
Okay.
Here, what you can do is you can take the power charger
Sure.
for this thing. Yeah, that's why life is just easier when you move on to new hardware with the old stuff still working. So here, I'll do the hard part. I'll take the whole computer.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh. So the backup drive that I have, that'll be useful this afternoon.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
Going once.
Yes. We don't get all the. Alrighty, everybody. How are you? That's pretty much it. Show up in the YouTube chat. This is the sort of content I most often offer. There we are. My name is Chris, South Bay Tech Guru. Show up in the YouTube chat. If I'm live, show up and say hi. Or you can give me a call, 855-434-8787. All right. Before I go off the air, why don't I return a phone call? Let's see here. Zoo-doo-doo-doo. Zoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Zoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Zoo-doo.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 310318430
All right.
is not available. At the tone, to record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this is Chris with South Bay Tech. It looks like I missed your call. Yeah, sorry I wasn't able to talk when I was on the phone earlier. But give me a call when it's convenient, 855-434-8787. Thank you. Alrighty. There we go. Okay. Let's see here. I think we are good. No more calls to return. What else? All right, yeah. I guess all I need to do now is the SSD upgrade for the iMac over there. Let's see here. I'm not going to do that right now. I just want to make sure I have everything because I'm going to do it a little bit later. Maybe. Let's see here.